welcome to Rise on Purpose, a daily affirmation show for every woman. I'm Nyasha, a beauty confidence and woman empowerment coach, the founder of Divas Empowered Network, a community where I help women find and build their beauty confidence from inside out, live their lives on purpose and with intentions daily, and also where I help them turn their passion and purpose into profit. Thank you so much for joining me. Hi Janine, good morning. Hope you are feeling a lot better. Ladies, if you're joining me, thank you. If you're joining me via the replay viewer, please in the comments and hey diva, hey, because that's how we greet each other around in these streets. Right, today's topic is very, very hot. So I think you need to grab a tea or a coffee, or if you're watching this later, maybe something stronger. I'm gonna go back to doing a reading today. And the reading for today says, a friend is a person who dislikes the same people you do. Don't hang out with people who are where you don't want to be. Your friends and the environment reflect what you really feel about yourself. Winners hang out with winners. Losers hang out with losers. When you're on the move, you need people and an environment that supports and encourages your dreams. You wouldn't find that among people who are helpless and hopeless. You wouldn't find support for your goals among people who whine and complain. You may know and believe that there are people waiting for you in places you want to be. They would nurture, support, and encourage you to keep moving. People you know may not always support your growth. For you to move on means you leave them behind. It also means that you prove what they claim to be impossible is definitely possible. And your affirmation for this morning, ladies, and I need you to repeat this with me: I surround myself with people and things that are good for me. And put your name in there, I, Nyasha 2 Kings Douglas, surround myself with people and things that are good for me. If you're getting any value from this thus far, then spread the love, share it out, invite a few girlfriends to come in and join us. I got up, and this was not what I had planned for today, but I got up and I opened my book and I started reading, and I said, sweet baby Jesus, because the road that I am on at the moment, and the road, my 365 days of productivity, and whatever days of productivity you are doing, because I invited you all to go along this journey with me, will be a road that is faced with stumbling blocks, that would face with objection from people, that would be faced with all of that. But do you know that some of the biggest obstacles and rejections you would face is from the people around you who you expect to support you the most? Your best friends, your family, your cousins, your children, even sometimes your husbands and partners, and most times your husbands and partners, because they are accustomed to you being a certain way. In my case, they may be accustomed to you doing a 9-to-5 job, coming home and cooking and washing and cleaning. Or if you were a stay-at-home mom, you're at home every day, you cooking, you washing, you cleaning, you making sure that they're all right. And then all of a sudden, you seem to have something else taking up your time. You seem to have a schedule where you wash and clean and cook at a certain time, and you do your job. You run your business as a business and not as a hobby. Let me tell you something. There is absolutely nothing wrong with letting go of people in your life. I ain't saying leave your husband, but with letting go of the friends and with coming out of the environment that is not supporting your goals and dreams. Some people may understand, but most of them wouldn't understand that you are on a different route right now. You are trying to get fit and healthy, so you're not going to the pub every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. You are trying to save money so that you can invest in your business, so you're not going shopping every Sunday and then out for lunch or dinner. They would not understand that you are trying to develop a business, so you don't have time to be the constant girl that lunch. I'm just not at home where you can call me and say, let's do this and let's do that. No, it is okay for them to feel that way, because guess what? You are in a different lane. You are running a different race. Asafa Powell and Usain Bolt, they train together. But girls, when they are running that 200 meters, Asafa run his race and Usain run his race. They are the best of friends. But guess what? They both want to win. And it doesn't matter to Usain Bolt if Asafa pulls a muscle and pulls her off the race just before. What do you think Usain say? Well, Asafa is my best friend. We train together. We've been friends since we were 5. So I am not going to run my race because he cannot run his, or because he chooses to retire, or because I choose to move up to the 400 meters and he chooses to stay where he is. No, he doesn't. What he does is he loves him where he could love him, but he keeps running his race in his lane. And as women, we might be very sentimental about friendships. You and me and Janine and I have been friends since we were in primary school. How could I say to her, girl, I ain't doing this ish no more. I'm on a different lane. So and I have been friends since we started working at 16. Another thing you need to know is when you look at your closest group of friends, there must be people in a higher level than you in different areas of your life. Good morning, Debbie. For example, Janine is one of my 6 circles. Janine is someone who I look up to in the fitness game and who I look up to in the social media game. Sarah is one of my friends. Sarah is someone who I look up to in the tech game. When I look around, when you look at your friends, if your friends cannot teach you anything, let me tell you something. I aim to be the weakest person in my group of friends at something. Because if I am the strongest person, then I'll be being pulled back to that place. And that is something that you have to learn to make no apology for. Make no apology for leveling up in your life. Make no apology for going to networking events where these women are Mrs. this and Mrs. that and the Joneses, other whatever. When you make the decision to level up in your life, you have to make the decision to level up in your environment and to level up in your friendships. Show me the 6 closest people to you and I will tell you who you are. That is such a true statement. And for those of us who feel like we are being left behind, because you might be under my earshot today and you are that person who feels hard done by because your friend is not your friend anymore. Before I get into this, if you're just joining me, I am Nyasha Kings Douglas, a woman empowerment and beauty confident coach, founder of Divas Empowered Network, a community where we help women find their beauty confidence from inside out, live their lives on purpose and with intentions daily, and also turn their passion and purpose into profit. So, if you are that friend who feels like you are being left behind, who feel like your friend is not your friend anymore, who feels jealous, who feels hard done by, if you're sitting there saying, who does she think she is? If you can't say amen, say ouch. Who does she think she is? Why does she think that? Doesn't she think she's good enough to go to the pub with me anymore 5 times a week? Doesn't she feel she's good enough to go shopping with me to Primark 4 times a week? Let me tell you something. Be happy for your girlfriend. See her intentions. Charge her behavior to her heart and not to her head and not her heart. It's not that she doesn't love you. You can do one or two things. You can either sit where you are, bless her, release her, be happy for her, and praise her growth and development. Or you can get off your backside and say, guess what? I want some of what she's having. So I am going to get up and I'm going to find an area in my life where I want to level up, and I'm going to level up with her. Don't be that girlfriend who goes around then talking about her and not supporting her, not buying her products, not engaging in her services, not helping her advertise when you're in the perfect position to help her advertise. Say amen or say ouch. Don't be that girlfriend. Don't be that fool. Yeah, I said it. Don't be that girlfriend. Understand where she is. Understand where she's going and love her, support her, help her. And if you can't do that, fall back and understand that she was in your life for a reason and a season, and that reason and season has ended. Before I go, ladies, this morning, there's something I want you to do for me. You know, I always leave you with a little task. Get your pens and papers out. Write down the 6 closest people to you, your bosom buddies, the ones that are like the bra with the bone. Write down those 6 people in your life who you would call and they would not ask you what's in the bag, but they would help you dispose of the bag. You know, that kind of friend? Write that down. And next to their name, write something that they could teach you. Write something in a particular area of your life that you could go to them for advice with. And if you can't write anything next to their names, I would leave you to figure out what you need to do. Thank you so much for joining me this morning, ladies. If you are joining me via a share, thank you for coming in. Please do consider joining one of my communities across social media, Divas Empowered Network, my page here on Facebook, Divas Empowered Beauty Network, or request to join my group where I give you more awesomeness than I do on my personal page, Divas Empowered Network. Also, please note that Brunch on Purpose is on tour. New York, the 19th of October, Grenada, the 9th of November, and back here in the UK on the 30th of November. The UK Eventbrite is up and I am doing an early bird special. So I will put the link below. Get your ticket early, girls, because when it goes up, it goes up, and ain't nobody coming and cry off their mascara for me to give them a good prize. Have a fantastic, fit, fierce, fabulous Thursday, and I will see you all divas tomorrow. Bye bye.